Alrighty. Welcome. Disclaimer here, trading stocks is very risky. My results are not typical. Typical result of an average trader will be to lose money. Keep in mind that you are accountable for your own decisions, and there's no guarantee that this video or any of my content will improve your trading. With that being said, let's get into analyzing this morning's gappers. So leading gapper right now, ENSC, is pretty much at highs going into the open. Um, let's see here. So highs of 658. Typically, I don't trade the $5 to $10 range as well as I trade the stocks below under the $5. So we'll see how this one moves and if I can actually capitalize on it. So far it looks like it's been moving pretty fluently, so not many false breakouts or pops. There was the break of 50 was a false breakout, popped up to 58 and back down to 30. We got a little false breakdown there as well. So we'll see. We'll see how the action is during market hours. CLRO, second leading gapper in our price range. It's just kind of been grinding up slowly though. Let's see here. Let me get my other scanners up. CLRO. So let's put these on the side charts. CLRO. TRVN from yesterday, is that one up? It held up overnight, so we'll see if it wants to make a second move. I'll have it on a side chart. MOBQ. No, I don't like this one that much. ERYP. Below VWAP. Don't like it that much either. I'll show you. ERYP, below VWAP sold off. Not exactly a quality. What else we got? 2 minutes to the open. TCRX. TCRX needs to get back over 330. MTech 106 needs to get back over 120. 1 minute to the open now. Hey Lays, how's it going? The NSC going higher, up to 7 now. Jesus. There's the bell. 585 is the halt down. Big seller at 640. Seller at 41. Watch the seller at 41. We're at 50 now. CLR over 20. Watch 21, 22. There's a big seller. Out of it for a 2-cent loss. Huge seller at 22 on CLRO. At 87, ENSC watching break back over 7. 715 halt up. Seller at 7. Took off half at 7. Watching that order get filled at 7. And then watching 715. Gonna cut it at 50 with the big seller coming at 52. It might be too wild for me, so I'm gonna go ahead and switch gear. At least until the open calms down. Damn, missed the trade on TCRX. Try getting it at 40. Yeah, 46 there. Watching back over 50. Seller at 41. Watching the seller at 31. Add at 30. Average is 38. Watching back over 40. Seller at 30. Four, 28. Add at 31, watching 35. Seller 26. Seller 26 is getting filled. There's 34. Watching 35. It's a nice bottoming tail candle. We're looking at this move back to 40. Watching 40 here. Lots of green on the tape, watching 40. Selling on the break. Watch 50 break. Watching 50 break here. Increase selling, or increase buying at 50, 49. There's the break. Holding 1,000 shares, there's 60. $61. Added some at 51. See if we can get a pop to 55, 60. There's 54. There's 60, sellers at 60. Watching this 60 break again. Taking some off at 58. Watching 60 break. Look for 65 here. Only broke by 1 penny. There we go, 63, 67. There's 74, 9. Watching 80. Halt ups at 412. Halt ups at 412. If we can get over 80 here. Alright, at 78. Watching 95 here. Looking for an add through 4. Out at 95, watching break of 4. Watch 95 here, break of 4. Break of 4, 425, halt up. Watch 425. It's halting up at 25. Holding 600 into the halt up. Morning trader community, morning Sir Clive. So far off to a good start. I'm glad we switched focus off of ENSC and didn't get chopped out on it that much. On ENSC, we're down 48 bucks, so I'm glad we managed risk on that one and didn't just try and trade the leading gapper if it wasn't working out. So LGVN is also looking for a break of 4. Starter here at 98. Watching break of 4. 423 is the halt up. There's 412. Can we get this through 415? And 423 is the halt up. Looking for an add at 415. Watching. Added here at 98. Watching back over 4. Watching back over 4 here. 97 on the ask, 98. Small seller at 4. I think we can get through it though. Watching the seller at 4. There we go, watch 405. Watching 407, 410. Oh, yo, what's going on? 4, Over 390, it's a bottoming tail. Give it one more second here. Buyers at 80. Wait, why am I not out? What the hell? Okay, taking it off at 77. I don't know why my hotkey wasn't even activating there. Damn, what a loss. My hotkey wasn't activated at all. I had to sell via the trade bar. Very strange. That was weird. Also, it was weird how it went from 4 to 4 or 360 in just like a second. And of course, the second I get out, it's up back up to my almost my entry. But because of the price action, I'm not sure if I can trust it until it actually like breaks out and halts up. So we'll have to just wait. Resumption on TCRX is going to be in 20 seconds, but it's showing a pretty big gap, so I wouldn't be surprised if it was a 10-minute long halt. We'll be ready. Alright, 10 seconds. That's a 5-minute long halt. It looks like it's going to be a 10-minute long halt. CLRO has stacked sellers at 11, 12, 14, and 15. So it has quite a lot of resistance just existing on the level 2. So broke through 11, 12. See if we can get through 14. Last time it hit 14, it also false broke and plummeted down as well. We got a bounce last time. And at 202, out at 201, back in at 3, watching over 5. There's 6. Out at 5. 30 seconds to resumption on TCRX. It's showing a 50-cent gap, which is quite insane. 20 seconds to resumption. Five seconds. Took it off at 68. Watching the add back through 5. And they're at 90. Out at 76. Careful here. Back in at 50. Watching over 50. Out at 43. I guess it did break through 50. Darn. Give it a second here. Halt up's 550. Buyer there at 70. And at 90, smaller size. Watching break of 5. 560 halt up. Watching that break of 5. One more time, break of 5. Break of 5 here. Tapped 5 one more time. Out at 513. Alt up 570. Back in 88. Watching back over 5. 520. Taking off as it goes. Out of it at 40. Watching now back over 40. 76 is halt up. Watch 50 break. Watching 50. Taking some off to reduce risk. Watching now break at 50. Added back at 40. Watching back over 50. Out at 510, taking the loss. Back in, watching break over 510. There's 18. Watch 18 break. 20. First counts make a new high. Took it off at 12. Feels like a false break. Yeah. Possible false breakdown. At 17, watching 20 break. Oh, I gotta get out at 7. It's out at 7. 14 for break at 20. Out at 10. Taking some cuts at this area here. Does anything else move in just TCRX? Let's see. I have a small window right now to look for other things. This one's strange. I'll put it on a side chart to see if it actually does anything. What's the level 2 look like? Actually, level 2 looks pretty decent. It's not thick, and it's still a tight spread too. Up's at 543 on payout. Starter at 24 with the buyer at 23. Small buyer. Maybe we get a pop of 30 here. Watching 30. Add at 31 for a break. There's 37. Watch 35. Add at 28. Small gain. Buyer at 25. Back in at 30. Watching over 37. Out at 31, break even. TCRX back over at 50. And at 36. Out at 30. TCRX, there was a buyer at 30. I was using it as support, but it instantly went through it, so I got out as the buyer was breaking. I feel like I'm taking a lot of paper cuts. So maybe I'll size down a little bit until we get some straighter action. Got some good action on this initial move, 350 to 550, but since it's been a little bit choppy. Okay, is it gonna break 550 here? It's got quite a bit of a range, so I think I'm gonna use 600 shares instead of 1,000. MTech halt up is at 32. Taking a starter here at 20. Only filled 12 shares? There we go, okay. Took a little bit to fill that order for some reason. Okay, seller at 22. Out at 16. Back in at 16 as it holds 15. Buyers at 16, added at 17. 15 seconds till the candle closes. Right now it's showing a bottoming tail, kind of hovering around VWAP here. If we close and then break through 20, out at 16. So buyer at 13. Buyer at 13 disappeared. Dip buy at 8. Watching back over 10. Can I get back over 10 here? Taking it off at 9. 1 cent gain. Looks like this one just popped and dropped. We'll put it on a side chart in case it wants to come back up, but it looks like it's kind of dying. Yeah. ERX breaking 520 possibly. There's 25. But back down to 5. Look at that. False break. The reason I didn't take that dip is because I felt like it possibly would have broken VWAP there and halt downs at 407. So yeah, I hesitated on the dip there. And yeah, I think it would have been too risky for me to take that dip. Until I understand them better. So, just sitting here tightly, waiting. We've given back a little bit off the top. I'm not sure exactly how much. I know we had a big loss on LGBN. That was a $400 loss. But, other than that, it's been pretty smooth trading. Scanners are a bit dead right now. And with TCRX going below view up here, there's not much left to trade. Unless I'm missing something. SM, FF. Wait a second here. SMFL. Bit of a spread on it. Taking a starter here at 90. Add at 90. Watching this break of 3, we'll look for an add at 3. Watching break of 3 here, add it at 3. Watching 310. Watch 305. Watch 305. Watch 302. Watching 305. I'd like to see this over 310. Taking up at 97 and 95. Small winner. Glad I didn't get caught in a flush. Okay, buyer at 80. The low volume on this one is why it didn't break out through 305. Only 100,000 something per candle. Maybe if people start watching it after that break of 3, and we get a little curl back up to 3 on higher volume, maybe then we'll get a breakout. And yeah, I see NVIX, it's just a little bit out of my price range. TCRX popping up. Alt ups at T. Falling back down. Because it didn't halt there, it hit the halt level but didn't halt. Now it's down 40, 50 cents. Seller at 45. At 67. Watching 80, 91. Watching break at 90. 605 halt up. Seller at 65. Alright, at 63. Watching 70. Taking it off at 50. Buyer came in at 50. Okay, I'm getting chopped out on it. Giving back profit. Seller at 71. Starter 37 on FSR. Watching 38, 39, 40 break. There's 42. Watching 44, 45. Taking out the rest at 41. Back in 43. Watching 46. There's 46. One more time for the break of 46. We want to see 48. Next big seller's at 56. Took it off, basically break even, small winner. TCRX just took a trade from 68 to 33. $350 loss. Was in at 68 for the break of 70 on that drop down, pop back up. They broke up to 73, put my order out to sell at 73. Just didn't get anything filled, and it was back down to 50s. Once it broke 50, it was down to 33. So TCRX, I don't think I can trade anymore. I gave back way too much on it. And it's sad because it's probably gonna go soon with all these bottoming tails. I had the right idea, just wrong timing, I think. But at this point, I can't trust it. At least the way I'm trading it. Maybe some other traders doing it better. Big buyer at 50, but I don't know, man. $50 on FSR. Watching back over 50, 50, 52. 55 is the high. Alright, at 51. Watching 55 here. Watching 55 here. Out at 53. Back in 54. Watching 55. Green on the tape. Out at 40, 49. Out at 205. CLRO. It's in at 206, out at 205. Let's see here, RYP. Low volume. This one resumes in 30 seconds. Volume's starting to come into it as well, so we'll see. I think we'll use 200 shares probably. Five seconds. Looks to be resuming lower. Hesitate on the exit on FSR. Cost me 4 cents. At 26 on FSR. Watch 30. Can we get back over 30? There's 31. $31, $33. With these type of grinding stocks, when they do flush, they tend to make a slow move back up to the highs. So I'm gonna try and hold this until like 35 and 40. If it starts rolling over to 28 though, I'll try and take some off. taking it off at 27. Seems like it's coming back down. Just took my 1 cent profit. Okay, 15 seconds to resumption here. Tried buying a dip there at 9:30. Got filled. 960. Back over 9. There's 10. Took off half. Took up another half. Took off another half. Holding 50 shares. Yeah, maybe I took off too much. It's showing. Actually, no, never mind. For a second, it was showing $12 a share, and I was like, I took off too much, but I guess not. Right now, it's showing a flat open. The reason I didn't take the whole thing off is because last time it halted up, or the last couple times, it's resumed way higher. So just in case it goes parabolic, I'd like to take some profit on that action. I don't think I'm gonna touch anything else right now, though. I'm just gonna wait for this resumption and then call it a day. I kind of gave back too much, and this is my redemption. I'm not gonna throw away the redemption. Um, Trader community, when you go into a trade, do you look for something specific? I notice you rarely use something like the first minute, 1 minute count to make a new high. Yeah, so a lot of the times, I'd probably say like 30 to 40% of my entries are based off the charting. And the other percentage is usually based off directly off the level 2. Any sort of big buyers or sellers I'm seeing inside the level 2, as well as uh, basically when we get big flashes of green or red on the time and sales. Um, Also, I typically trade around halt levels a lot of the time too. If we do have halting momentum, I will definitely take um, trades around halt levels. Excuse me, my voice is going out. 1 second. Yeah, so typically I trade around halt levels, big buyers and sellers on the level 2. Um, I do want to see the patterns in the charts, on the 1 minute chart, and the 5 minute chart if it does line up as well. But that's not my only indicator. So the chart is great for finding entries, initial entries, and initial like support and resistance areas. But then it's up to you to look at level 2 and try to figure out where the actual resistance is and support. So the chart is great for looking. You can probably trade off the chart um, on bigger time frames, like on 5-minute, 15-minute time frames. Trading off the chart might be a lot more. Might just be better than trading off level 2, but especially for 1-minute time frames and below 1-minute time frames, you need to be using the level 2 effectively in order to take good trades, because on 1-minute time frames, the support and resistance is in the level 2. It's not on the chart as much. When's this thing resume? It resumes at around 10:35, so 10:34:54. And it's not looking like it's going to be a big gap, so it probably will resume 5 minutes later, not 10 minutes. So we have about 1 minute's resumption here. About 30 seconds to resumption here if it's a 5-minute long halt. 15 seconds. Watching here. We'll give it 10 more seconds. Alright, it looks like it's going to be a 10-minute long halt. The spread on JYD is like 7 to 15 cents a share at times. So that's no trades. For SVFWL, this is the third halt up in a row. So I'm going to be trying to sell this pretty much as it resumes, just in case we get an instant halt down. Alex, another great day. Good job. Thank you. Thank you. Definitely gave back some profit, more than I'd like to, but at least we're still closing around 1,000. And then Mr. Cheese, whack day, yeah, definitely. Biggest loser today was on LGBN, 425 bucks. That one, I don't exactly remember what exactly it was. I think it was, yeah, it flushed out on me. LGVN. This was way back towards the open. But yeah, I was in at, I don't remember. LGVN was in at 98. That's 2,000 shares. 398, and then sold at 377. Pretty bad. About a minute and a half to resumption here. So 1 minute to resumption. $30 to resumption here. Five seconds. Out at 11:50. Possibly it halts up again here. 12:42 is the halt up. I'm not taking any more trades though. Back over 1,000. I'd like to just keep it like that. So we'll be calling it a day. I'm just watching this last action on SFWO. See if it wants to halt down. Breaks 11 here, then it will. Halt down's at 10:36. So watch the break of 11. False break 11, maybe. Bit of a weak bounce. Seller 11:10. Watch it come down. Halt down's at 10:36. Seller is there. There we go. 10:26 halt down. It's pinned. That's not coming back up. Alrighty. With that resolution, I'm gonna go ahead and call it today. Up 1,036, probably 1,000 after fees. What time is it? It's only, oh my, it's only 7:42. I traded till 9 yesterday. So yeah, that just shows that choppy days, they'll make you want to leave earlier. Like today was a little bit choppier than yesterday. Yesterday was free flowing action. So I wasn't decision fatigued at all because the decisions were easy to make. Today the decisions were a little bit harder to make, so I'm exhausted faster. It's only been an hour, a little bit over an hour, and I'm like, feels like it's been 2 or 3. Have a nice day, everyone. Take care. Hopefully you didn't get chopped out on anything too big, or if you did get chopped out, hopefully you stopped before you dug yourself a big hole. Um, yeah, so take care. I'll see you guys tomorrow for another stream. Oh, and one more thing. Um, Someone asked if I could post the recording for yesterday. What I think I'm gonna do is like without the level 2 blockers. What I think I'm gonna do is at the end of each week, I'm going to host a poll on the YouTube community tab. Um, and then you guys can vote for which day you want to have posted, and I'll post that like on Saturday. So I'll post the poll on Friday, and then on Saturday, whichever has the most votes, I'll post that video, the uncut version. All right, so take care. See you guys tomorrow.